Nowadays, people talk a lot about the influence of social media on divorce cases. And the question has always come up. It's lectured a lot in bar association meetings and everything. What is the real impact of one's social media on a divorce or custody case? Stated succinctly is that the impact of it is very serious, okay? Posts that people put out on social media, this could be, I don't know, TikTok or Snapchat or Facebook or whatever it is, these can become evidence. These can become evidence of characteristics that may or may not make you, for example, eligible to be a custodial parent. Remember, screenshots are not necessarily going to disappear. So if there's a picture of a mom who's trying to get custody and she's partying, looks half drunk and is holding a drink in her hand and she's partying on a Tuesday night, you can bet the other side's going to say, look, what kind of person is this? What kind of example has she set? She's got a problem. She's drinks. She does it. It's going to impact your online behavior matters. So don't be offended when your attorney tells you when you meet, watch the social media. Don't start posting a lot of stuff about this case. Nobody needs to know your business. When it's over, post whatever you want. But during this time, you have to look at it like you're in the courtroom. Now, there was a time before all the social media that when people were involved in a case, their attorneys would tell them when they got into the courthouse, be careful what you say. Other people are listening. Even if you're in the restroom, watch what you say. When you're in the courtroom, remember, all eyes are on you. You sit nicely. You don't get riled. Control your emotions. They would tell people how to act in the courtroom. Nowadays, you got to understand that your trial begins way before you ever go into the courtroom. Because once you're on social media, everybody can see it. And it can be brought to the court's attention. And the court is going to know. So you need to watch yourself, not just when you're sitting at counsel table before the judge. You need to watch yourself as soon as litigation begins. And if possible, even before it begins, because that's when evidence gathering occurs. So you got to be very careful about that. Remember, your online behavior definitely matters for these kinds of things.
248-588-3330